All right, welcome back to another story with Bachi Chronicles. Club stuff was a lot, so just still a lot going over. But went over some Navy guys, some bad cops. Go back to mafia stories. A lot of people like the mafia stories. I had lots of issues with mafias. I mean, every week there was a different issue. One guy came in and tried to pick a fight, and I just told him go home and watch Last Samurai one more time, and then come back if he thought it was worth it. He didn't understand it at first, but when he thought about it, I think he got it. He got mad. See which one to. So they had this group of called Catch. What they do is they try to find girls to work at these buy me drink bars. They're called Catch guys. They catch girls, and they're like the low level. They work for mafia guys, but they're not mafia. They're just kids who are trying to earn money by what girls they recruit. They get percentage or whatever, however it works. I don't know. And they come in all the time. And I told them a million times, do not do that in my club. You don't go around giving out girls your business card, trying to get, the catches, because the girls need to feel secure and safe. They don't need to feel like they're being, scouted for this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm sure some girls wanted it, but not in my club. Outside, I don't care, but the girls, they need to feel they're being protected, because you never know what idiots are out there, what stupid guys. So I try to make sure they always felt protected. So they do it, and we'd catch them, and we'd throw them out, and then the boss would come, and the boss is a low-level mafia guy, and he would always, fight and cause problems, and he purposely it's just an ongoing battle between this guy. And one time, what happened? Oh, so we threw a guy out, and I think he tore his jeans or something, got torn or something. So he called the boss. The boss comes, calls me outside. So it's raining. I remember it was raining. So the boss, he's standing outside, and he's got two or three guys on each side of him, and it's me and my security. Yet again, the whole face-off thing. And he's got the guy behind him holding his umbrella. And of course, he's like, let's go inside. I said, no, you're not coming in the club. You want to talk, we talk out here. And he was like, I heard you banned my guy. I said, yeah, he's banned. He's no longer allowed in. He goes, yeah, but you tore his pants when you were taking him out. And he probably tore him himself anyway. So, if that's the case, we're going to call the cops, and then, cops are going to come, and then they're going to, you're going to be in trouble for tearing stuff, and then blah, 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 blah. So he had a point. If cops come, then it's either I pay money for the pants, or I just let him come back in next week. And so we're sitting there, and I was like, I don't care. Don't call the cops, whatever. So he pokes me in the chest. He's like, this is Japan. You need to learn the way things work. And he pokes me, bam, bam, bam. And most Americans, like me or anybody else, that's a set-off thing. So I looked down at his finger, and I slapped the shit out. I mean, I just full wide hand, and it just made that sound right across the face. I mean, he had a handprint across his face, and I slapped him hard too. And he stumbles back, and all my security step up. They're ready to go, because when I give them the word, and we had a very tight security team. I mean, they were all military, and because I was military security, we had our code words, and we had, we had it. And actually, to go back a little bit for another story, the same guy, similar issue, we had a problem. We were outside talking, and one of my security did choke one of these guys, and so I had to let him back in. I couldn't ban him because our guy was wrong, but he was like, you need to, they came, and they had like a baseball bat or a nightstick or something, and I have it on camera, so I knew at this time I could use that, saying that we were threatened. So we're outside. This is a different story to the one I'm telling, but we're outside, we're making the line, and he told me I need to control my people better, and that upset me. So I had a guy that worked for me named Steele, huge black guy. He looked like Green Mile, the guy who played Green Mile that passed away. He's just huge. And I was like, Steele, show him what control is. And Steele punches this little Japanese mafia guy and knocks him out, just flat on the ground. And he stood there after he punched him. I said, see, that's control. Do you want to see more control? He's like, no, stop. I said, you always come at us with weapons. We're protecting ourselves. So if you want to call the cops, I have it on camera. It's like, no, sit down, let's sit down. So he wanted to sit down on the bench and talk. And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. So anyway, that was probably a few months before that. So now we're outside again doing the same thing. Steele's there. So they're scared of Steele. He's huge, and they know it. So when I slap the guy, Steele kind of steps up, like, get ready. And they all take off like 10 steps back. So Mafia guy's like this. He's looking. He's like, his face has got to be hot. And he's looking at me, and he was like, "Why'd you hit me?" I said, "No. You hit me first." He was like, "No, I didn't." I said, "Yes, you did. You touched me. I didn't hit you. I touched you back." He's like, "Yeah, but I didn't touch you that hard." I said, "No, actually, I didn't touch you at all. So you touching me at any point was 10 times more than what I did to you. So I multiplied that by 10 points. I wasn't even making sense to myself, but I was getting the point across. You touched me, I touched you back as hard. I didn't touch you at first, so you deserved a harder thing anyway." So he's looking, and he was just like, "You can't do that." And I said, "Wait, stop. Just hold on. Are you getting wet right now?" And he looks up, and his umbrella's gone. And he turns around, and all his people are standing back. The umbrella guy's back. I was like, "See, your people are scared. They don't want to be here, and they know what's going to happen. So I advise you to go home because you've already been embarrassed." I said, "I have this on camera. I might as well post this on the internet about how Japanese mafia take off running as soon as something goes crazy." And he's like, "Don't do that. You can't do that, blah, blah, blah." I say, "Well, if you guys don't get out of here, I will. I'll have it posted up by tonight." And at the time, I think it was probably MySpace or something. I think it was before Facebook. So, he yells at his guys. The umbrella guy comes back. He's shaking. You can see the umbrella. I said, "Look, your umbrella's shaking. It's just too much. Get out of here." So he leaves. And, we laugh about it and everything like that. Maybe a month later, he comes back. And 2 months. I mean, every week was an issue with him and his people. So we always fought with him and kick him out. Something would happen. And he came back like 2 weeks later, or 3 months later, and he came in wearing a pure white suit, like something you would see on Jackie Chan. Why would you wear a pure white suit to a club that's crowded like that? So I saw it, and it just snapped. I mean, I know he's there. When he's there, he purposely guides his people to do stuff like cause fights and problems and issues because he's proven a point. And I knew it. So as soon as he walked in, the security's like, "Hey, old boy's here." So I was like, "All right, we're going to have to put in. I need to ban him, but he never does anything wrong. So it's always his little runners. I want him out." So he was wearing the white suit. I went to one of my other security, my new guys that I've known for a while. I told him to go in the back, take off his shirt, put on his regular civvy clothes, his normal, what he came to, not a security shirt, a normal shirt, and come back and see me. So he goes in the back. He thought he was fired. He's like, "Am I fired?" I said, "No, I got a special job for you." So he goes back in the back, he changes, he comes back. And I give him a glass of red wine, full, just to the brim of red wine. And I was like, "Make sure it gets on that guy. I don't care how much, just make sure it gets something on him. Because I know wearing a pure white suit with red wine, he's going to snap." So old boy's like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I got you. So he goes and walks around. He's over there by like where the mafia group's at. They're all playing games and, talking, playing darts and stuff. And he pretends like he gets bumped, and he just red wine all over this guy. And this guy looks down, and he grabs the mafia guy, or he grabs the civilian security guy, and starts to try to fight with him. And of course, security jumps, so they were all waiting. They all jump and pull everybody apart. So we take them both out like they're being kicked out of the club. And I was like, "You fought in my club. You are now banned for life. You hit the guy." "Yeah, but he did this." I said, "Yeah, but he's running away. He's gone." And this guy just went around the left. I was like, "That's the guy who did it. He's a military guy. I don't know who he is, but you need to catch him. It has nothing to do with us. It has to do with you and that guy." So of course his little runners were trying to go after him, but our security was purposely blocking him. So the guy goes around the corner, goes through the back door, goes up the stairs back into the place. I had the security waiting back there. Open the door for him. He goes in, puts on his staff shirt. Everything's good. So the mafia guy calls the cops. Cops come. I say, "Look, I don't know. It's some Navy guy. He just spilled the thing. This guy punched him. Yeah, he did spill the drink on him. So yeah, he would probably have to pay for the suit. But this guy punched him and punched him a lot. They were all trying to jump on him, which he's a big guy. It didn't hurt him at all. He was like, I didn't even feel it." So I banned him for life. And cops are like, "Well, who's it?" I said, "I don't know. He's just some guy that came in, and I don't have any cameras in that area, so there's nothing I could show you. So what do you want me to do?" So the security boss, or the mafia boss, knew what was a setup. I mean, he could tell because he was like, "It's one of your staff. It's one of your staff." So I got on the mic and I told everybody to come down. And I told old boy to change back into clothes and wait in the back. So I had all my security guys come down, all the black guys, because he said he worked for me. So all my black security, my waiters, my bartenders, Everybody's back came down. I said, "Do you see him here?" Not here. The cops are like, "Well, obviously, this is just a customer, so you're going to have to find the person. We'll look for him." Of course, the cops aren't going to look for him, and that's it. That's how I banned one of the low-level bosses from the club. And of course, he came back later for other issues, but that'll be another story. All right, I hope you enjoyed. I think that's pretty good for now. 10 minutes. Hope you're enjoying the stories. They only get better. Talk to you later.